exposed around the world by a monolithic and ruthless conspiracy.
Love me. Conspiracy.
Shimmering glare, the moon up above lights up the air with the blood red wings. It should come as no surprise. Hey, welcome to Conspiracy Dummy, the conspiracy podcast that's about halfway to somewhere. I am your host, Double D. Joining me on the podcast, we have my homie, 420's finest, Mike Poblano. What's good, homie?
What's good, man?
What's good, man? My fellow lunatic. Yeah, today is a blood moon, bro. Blood moon lunar eclipse. I'll probably go out and take some video of that shit. Trying to get a hold of Eric, man, but no dice. I know he's probably busy and all that.
Yeah.
I had some questions too on his journey, but that was probably gonna be like a big chunk of it. Yeah.
I wanted him to come down because I had questions about. Well, I wanted to tell him about the Terrence McKenna shit and the time wave zero, and how that was all connected to the stock market. Hold up.
Yeah. I know, and he said he had some experience too with UFOs or something, or some like interdimensional beings or aliens or something like that. So I was like, cool, perfect. Let's talk about it. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe if I get a hold of it, I can connect it later or something. Edit it all together. Yeah. No big deal.
That's cool. Yeah, man. Like, I don't know. Like the market, specifically, I literally like got the computer and I'm watching it.
Yeah.
Right there in front of me. So the computer's hooked up to the TV, and I'm doing this right here. So you see me looking off. I had the short I was in, but now I think it's going to go back down. So this ought to be fun. Everything's basically the opposite. Like any technical analysis you try to do or whatever.
Yeah.
Nah, they're gonna come in and like change it at the last minute. It's called volatility, man, and it's crazy.
Yeah, no, everything's all crazy, man. Even the stock, crypto, everything's all just, I don't know, man. Hopefully, it's gonna be a while though. I have a feeling it's gonna be like this for a bit, or it might just get a little worse, you know?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the whole thing. It's like the economy like was crap before, so it's like if you get punched, it's gonna look way worse when it's healing, you know, because it's got a good thing. So it's like, I mean, to be honest, man, we've been through a recession.
Yeah.
So, like, I know. I mean, the only thing is, the food prices are higher, but they've been going higher for the past like 2 years. You know what I mean? So I like what? Like why? But to be fair, the past 2 years, but I got like a carton of eggs, like 60 eggs.
Yeah.
And usually that was like
just get some chickens, bro.
Yeah, $9 to $10, and now it's like almost $1 for like the eggs.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Fuck all that shit. I don't know, man. I know we're gonna go through some shit. I know Trump was like saying it on some fucking interview the other day. He was not denying it. I don't know, man. It's gonna get a little worse before it gets better, man. With all these tariffs and all this shit like that. So, shit, I don't know, man. Hopefully, let's see if we can start bringing some money to our fucking country.
Well, yeah. The thing is like I saw it happen. You and I saw it happen. Remember, like the '80s, and like everything was all industrialized. And Detroit was all like made in America, all the cars and everything, and
yeah.
Like Nickelodeon was all fetishy and gross. Like it was actually like cool stuff like that. Everything's been corporatized. Yeah, so when everything gets corporate, the only thing people would care about, like in corporate, is money, sex, power. Because with money, women can get power and guys can get sex.
Yeah.
And that's
we're
hardwired. There's been like kings and rulers, prostitutes forever.
Yeah. Let me see, the audio sometimes goes in and out. I think it's all right.
Is it glitchy?
A little bit. Not the video's pretty good. The audio kind of cuts here or there, but not too bad.
Maybe I'm too far away from it.
Yeah, I don't know. Speaking about eggs, man, did you hear about that egg UFO and shit people are talking about?
No.
I don't know too much about it, man, but people are saying about, I don't know, man. All this disclosure shit's gonna come out, bro. That documentary too, The Age of Disclosure, it's supposed to be like 80 years of cover-ups and whatever the fuck you want to call it, man. Hopefully we get some fucking answers, man. I don't know. It'd be kind of crazy to find out in our lifetime, you know what I mean? That,
man, with all the stuff I found out, like on electricity and magnetism and like plasma and like the different states of like different gases and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We weren't taught any of this in school. Like, we're not taught any of it. Like, if somebody told me, hey, you can get electricity from the ground, and like, I had a conversation with the AI on X, Grog, or whatever. I had a conversation with it. I'm like, hey, do you think there's any way to... And it started...
Hold on, it's kind of choppy. It's kind of choppy. What's going on? Maybe... All right. My bad. Continue, man. Sorry. I was just trying to get good audio. Yeah, alrighty.
All good.
Do you know where you left off? Where I cut you off?
I don't even remember talking about the disclosure and then...
Yeah. Disclosure. The egg UFOs and shit, yeah.
All right, the egg UFOs.
Disclosure.
Well, I was just going to say...
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there's stuff that we weren't taught in school. And a lot of... Oh, I was talking to the AI, Grog, or whatever it's called.
Okay, yeah.
And I was asking it, hey, is it possible to get electricity from the ground? Like, free electrons from the ground coming up. And they're like, well, you wouldn't be able to do that because, blah, blah. If you put a metal rod or a metal pole there, then if the pole was metal and you put it in the ground, then the electrons, they would come out, but they'd be bleeding out everywhere. And I was like, what if it was a wood pole and then you had insulated wire wrapped around it? It's like, oh, that's a great point. And it started to express to me like how it would do it, but it wouldn't be enough to like power anything. And I was like, well, how about if you put a capacitor or a couple capacitors onto it? That's like, well, yeah, technically you would be able to get enough voltage for it to rise up. I'm like, there's like, well, the problem,
or a flux,
how high,
how
make it an antenna, put it all over. And then it's like, well, yeah, there would be more electricity flow coming out from the ground up to the ionized atmosphere. So yeah, and then I'm sure if you put it inside in some sort of like not sacred geometrical, but just like a geometrical frequency, like a net that would catch it. Yeah, it would probably kind of resonance. And as well, it would probably shake back and forth, so that would generate some kind of like it would sweep it. You know what I mean? Like it would catch it like a net, like it was catching. Like that's what the ions would be like. That catching on a net, you just see like coronal discharge from the top, like plasma and stuff. Like we were never taught any. Like think about it, bro. You can get free energy from the ground. Like you can get free energy from the ground. You can use that to power a battery bank by flipping that into an inverter and then having the inverter power the battery bank. No. Power the battery banks with the capacitors and then have the battery banks, I guess, power the inverter, and then you can have the inverter running out whatever you need to. Like, we were never taught any of that.
Because they're trying to keep it a secret, bro. They don't want free energy out there. That
good of
yeah. You know, that shit comes in waves, bro. All that UFO shit, bro. All that UAP, USOs, all that stuff. You know, I don't know. It's like probably like a smoke screen what they use it for, but They said they were gonna get some answers. I don't know. They were gonna like release some.
I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
Like I'm fairly sure they if they're in contact with other things or whatever, they don't have to be from out of this world. They could literally be inside the earth. Like if they give them, I'm sure one of them would have said like, "Oh, this is how it works." And I think that at any regular, I think it's simple. I think it's extremely simple the way they do it.
Yeah.
We just don't do it. I think it's just one of those. It's like a fucking one of those things that are harder than a jigsaw puzzle because it's like an actual puzzle and shit, like a bottle with a screw in it or some shit, and you have to unscrew the screw or screw it back or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a puzzle or something like that.
Yeah.
I think it's like anybody finds out how to do it, specifically if they're using water as a fuel source or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Anything, the technology, like oil would be complete. So there goes some of the wars. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then the completely crash. Like all these things that they know that they have to exist. Like all everything has taught me. Like these people have. If I had the money, I would myself. Like I not only would I fund them, I would be part of the experiment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like they don't want the public to know what they're able to do. Like there's the whole CIA thing on like how the brain works, how the universe is basically like a giant brain almost. It has different hemispheres or something like that. It's really weird.
Yeah.
Like everything, it's just the way that it is, man. Like look, you can't look at all the people that have died that known about like really cool technology or had suspicious circumstances to their death or weird stories and just be like, oh, yeah, whatever. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, how would just people just don't want to think about that kind of stuff. They don't want to realize that the government is not for them, for whatever country they're ruling or themselves.
Yeah.
Like, that's why people go and fight wars, and we excuse it by going like, "Hey, I'm proud of you." A pat on the back, and you know what I mean?
Yeah. We're getting a lot of. Well, like now at this time, bro, we're getting a lot of whistleblowers more than ever, and I can just see it, bro. I can see it, like, just give it like a few more years, maybe 5 more years or so. You're just gonna get a lot more, bro. People are already gonna come to their fucking deathbed soon, and they're gonna just be like people involved with any of this shit, bro.
Well, I think the reason a lot of people don't say anything about it is a lot of people have families. A lot of people have families, and they probably go like, "Well, you say it, we'll kill you," or if you, like or something like your mom or something like that. Like, I think that's the strength. Or they just do the Epstein thing and just like get blackmail on them and be like, "Hey, it doesn't matter if you didn't know she was however old she was." You know what I mean? Like, just like we will say that she was, or we'll just get somebody if you don't.
Yeah.
Who's gonna believe you? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
The government knows these things. They have to. That's the way government works. It's not about the people. The people have the power, but the people in charge actually give the people the news. And with all the stuff that they can subvert the people's attention with, like booze and like games of sport and all that other stuff, which I think is so cool, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But that's what
it's distractions.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, people kill over each other over like a football team.
Oh yeah. No.
So like.
No, I know definitely that they don't want things out there, bro. I do find it funny with just people coming out saying certain things, like they were talking about like alien races now, man. I'm hearing that a lot too now, like different fucking like the tall whites and Nordics and shit, or fucking the Greys, reptilians. I don't know.
It's difficult, man. Honestly, I think there was life that came from somewhere else, whether it was intelligent or not, and it made what we consider aliens to be. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they came from probably think about it this way. If there was stuff on a map where it was some weird place or something like that had, like, certain things like that.
Yeah.
be able to go over it, or you think we'd be able to, chill by it? Nah, like for all we know, the Earth isn't the way that is not saying flat necessarily, but like there could be lands that have never been explored. I mean, why did all these planes go down by the Bermuda Triangle? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I get it. I totally get it. There's a current and there's a downstream and it pushes it down. Cool beans. I get it. And why do they say their gauges are malfunctioning?
Or even the planes that are fucking dropping out of the sky now, man. There's like 90 planes or something like that since the beginning of the year. That I don't know. There is some kind of shit going on, bros. I don't know if it's like crossing interference of fucking whatever. I don't know, but polar shifts too. I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Every plan.
Yeah.
Every plan. There are people who are in charge who have pre-planned it, and they've handed it down to people who are going to pre-plan it and handing it down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, think about a Freemason. A Mason. What do? They build, right? They're like architecture, stuff like that. So these people don't use physical stuff to build. These people use like us. Like, we're the bricks of the society and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they're Masons reality.
They're on the top. They're on the top of the pyramid. We're the bricks underneath.
Yeah, and for all we know, man, like there could be a king that they speak to that gives them all the stuff to do.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Who knows? I don't know. I mean, like if you could talk to ghosts and people believe that shit, like the psychics and shit like that, like John Edwards. Remember when that motherfucking John Edwards,
the one that just go into the talk to the audience and stuff. That dude.
It was Jay.
With the gap or some shit on his teeth. I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
He looked like a lizard man.
Yeah, something was. Yeah. Reptilian. Yeah. No, man. Like, see, all that shit too, man. I was like listening to this thing called the telepathic tapes or something like that, and this lady, bro, she was just talking about these kids, these nonverbal kids, autistic kids, but they have like psychic abilities, bro. It's like X-Men, bro. You know what I mean? These kids have like telepathic powers and shit, or I don't know.
Well, think about it this way.
Yeah.
Maybe what the people are speaking to aren't ghosts necessarily or something like that. Maybe they have people that can have psychic abilities or something like that, that can talk to side that tells them how to do stuff. I mean, to be perfectly honest, that's Satanism.
They said that there's people that can. I think this might be a reason why people are seeing UFOs. Like they're being summoned. That these people can summon up these orbs and shit with their mind, and they can communicate, move them, speak to them. I don't know, man. There's a lot of weird shit going on.
Well, supposedly there's balls of energy, right? Like, there's plasma balls of energy.
Yeah.
But the actual, I forgot what it was, but there were these, there's metal spheres, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And stuff like that. Like, there was a metal sphere this lady had this one time. It was, I don't know if it was, during the 70s or 60s or whatever. Maybe it was the 80s. Or 90s. But, they had this metal ball, and it would start to resonate when certain frequencies were hit, and then it would move, it would just move by itself, it was trying to go somewhere. I forgot specifically what it was. I can look it up real fast.
Yeah, like the Martha lights and shit.
Well, those are plasma balls. Those are ball lightning. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Metal sphere ball UFO. Okay.
Fucking Super Saiyans, bro.
Bet's mystery sphere. So blah blah blah. A family came across a small sphere the size of a bowling ball. Their first thought was the sphere had been a cannonball left from conquistadors. Several days later, Terry was playing the guitar in their home. The sphere seemed to react to the sound of the guitar. It made throbbing noises. Later, the sphere was noticed to roll on its own and even stop on its own and changing direction. They would notice the sphere would reverberate when hit with a hammer, and it would move after being shaken and placed on the ground. Yeah.
That's
like
what's up.
So like there's stuff, man. Like there's weird stuff that could be a government thing. You know what I mean? Like, have you seen the videos for those spheres that are just flying by and they catch them? Just like not the Tic Tac thing, but
Yeah.
like about the size of a ball and stuff like that. Like I think that those may be just like government style UFOs with like a cloaking mechanism or some kind of anti-gravity thing that cloaks them. Like, and that's what helps them fly, but it also cloaks them from radar and from people seeing it, because all it has to do is bend the light around it. It doesn't have to disappear. All you have to do is bend the light.
Man, fucking motherfuckers. People calling in and shit. They be bending the light, bro. They be bending the lines and shit. Crossing lines, bro. Yeah, somebody was calling me on the other line and they just fucking cut it off, but I got it. I'm back on. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's a trip. Let's see, what else do I have? What can we talk about? I was gonna man, I was just hearing right now too, bro, that one dude, the Maui Police Chief and shit. Just right now.
Oh yeah.
Did you hear about that?
The P. Diddy connection?
Yeah. He's being named in the P. Diddy case, bro. This dude, yeah, go ahead.
He got someone at gunpoint and took him to Diddy's house.
Oh,
to
shit.
Get hard.
Yeah.
Gang rape.
Yeah, man. He went to take him to get gaped and shit. Gaped.
Rape.
Yeah.
Rape.
Yeah.
You can say, it's okay to say, you can say grape.
Yeah, you could say grape. Yeah, I know what you mean, man. I heard about that. That dude, that guy is just at the wrong places at the wrong time, bro, or whatever the fuck, man. He was involved. He was the Maui Police Chief. He was involved with all that shit that went down. And also in 2017, he was the incident commander for the Las Vegas shooting. So this dude, man, I don't know, man. He's just a fall guy for everything.
Well, remember, man, it's a big club, and you're not in it.
Yeah.
Like, say that I'm telling you, there's the people who do stuff. They're Freemasons, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you have the Illuminati.
Yeah.
That's where everybody's getting enough money to become Illuminati. But you can't just have the money. Like, I don't think Sarah Michelle Gellar and Freddie Prinze Jr. or Chris Pratt is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Specifically, Chris. I don't think he is.
Yeah.
He's all about, like, man, I love Jesus and praise the Lord, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if you think about it, a lot of the people a lot of the people, I guess, were ex-dorks, like ex-theater kids and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I was in theater, whatever, but
a lot of those people too come up from, like, I don't know, like cult upbringings and shit, especially people in Hollywood, man.
Yeah, when you find out all the connections, you know, that like they have, and you go back, like I didn't know Hannigan was in a show with Seth Green, like back when they were kids.
Who was that again?
Allison Hannigan, the China lady from American Pie.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I know who you're talking about. The redhead.
It'll be like this one time at band camp when we all had a campfire.
Yeah, the redhead and Seth Green, like they're all connected, like in a sort of weird way. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't know. Like, there is a lot of Jewish people in Hollywood, but I don't mind that. One, because I don't think, you know,
some say they own Hollywood.
Yeah, I don't think. I was hearing an interview with this dude, and he was like, the Jews don't own they don't own Hollywood anymore. He's like, it was
they sold it. They sold that and got a whole bunch of money. Yeah.
Give me the money, Herschel.
Yeah.
No, like I love Jewish people. Like they're
Me
my
too.
heroes and my sheep. You know what I mean?
They're my sheeple. Yeah.
Jewish people. Like I've joked around with like one of my really good friends who in high school, like who's Jewish. Like I've dated plenty of Jewish chicks. Awesome. Like their parents are really, really cool. Really good family structure.
Yeah.
But like honestly, man, like Hollywood was way funnier when Jewish people were in charge. It was way funnier. It was way raunchier.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of like boobs and stuff like that. And personally, for an adult to watch, I think it's awesome. And then, you know, I like watching it as an adult and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But, you know, something happened and something went haywire.
Me too.
And I think everybody...
The Me Too movement. Yeah. All the blackmail, bro. That shit just came back and bit them in the ass, though, man. All that shit, all that stuff's been going down forever, bro. And now we're in that information age now where the internet and everything like that. It's like we're seeing the effects of that now, bro. Human beings, man. Like, yeah. Go ahead.
It's like okay, well, what it was is like, okay, well, the guys are exercising their right for power.
Yeah.
By chicks, instead of the chicks are like, all right, well, I have the power now. I'm going to say that you banged me for a part.
Yeah.
And it's because it is transactional. Now, if he did do stuff like that and she was like, oh, no, get off me, and then he did, well, of course, you know, that's terrible. But if it was transactional, like, oh, I don't want to do this, but I guess, you know, let's go ahead and do it. You'll give me the part, right?
Yeah, yeah.
If it's transactional, the real victim there, like prostitution. The real victim is the person who misses out on the part. That's the victim.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, get it. It's a nuanced position, but like you could, if you say no, stop, or something like that, totally against that. But if you agree, you know, to do it with somebody, just to do it, you're kind of agreeing to it. You know, like to go back and like, then it's like, well, I didn't want you now. Like I regret it now. I don't know. Hollywood's very, very weird. Like people will backstab. Also, I'm fairly sure if Harvey Weinstein didn't look like an ugly fucking troll,
yeah,
you know, he probably would have gotten away with it. I guess if you know he did it allegedly or whatever.
Yeah.
He was on Canada. I didn't see that episode.
Yeah. And not all the actresses came out either, bro. Like the ones that made it in Hollywood, like they stayed quiet. We don't probably know who those are. Renee Zellweger. Yeah.
Thing is a lot of people would say that they're afraid of losing all their stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, like, oh, I don't like, and that's why I think it's transactional, because he probably signed a release or something like that.
Uh-huh.
But like, oh, it's my time to strike. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like if I was at work or I was in Hollywood, someone was like, if some old lady was like, hey, get down on this for a part, I'd be like, I don't really want to, but okay. I'm fairly sure, like, if I came out like, oh, I banged her for a part, feel bad for me. I regret it now.
Yeah.
You know? It's not, I mean, if we're going to be equal, we got to be equal, man. You know, we got to be responsible. He said, no, I'm not going to do that. You're not going to get the part. All right, well, fuck that. I don't want to bang you. You're ugly.
Yeah. Let me see. What list would you like to see more, bro? The fucking Diddy list or the fucking Epstein list?
Epstein list. I already know they're all... Dude, I mean, come on. Hip-hop I think hip-hop was always kind of, like, gay in the shadows. I think it's a psyop, personally.
It is.
I think it was a psyop.
Yeah.
It was a psyop. Personally, I think it's always been gay. And that's how they, like... I think P. Diddy killed B.I.G. He killed Biggie.
Yeah.
I'm fairly sure.
And Tupac. Let's just put it out there. Allegedly.
Yeah,
Allegedly. Yeah.
Yeah, allegedly, I think he did. Like, I'll be honest with you, man. Like, he had the most to gain from it.
Yeah. I
mean, who gained the most from it? Him.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? What does he do? He backed and then didn't Biggie want out of his contract or something like that? Like,
so something about that towards the end of his career, again, or his life, I should say, that he wanted his masters from Diddy. Yeah, man, Diddy.
Yeah.
If you think about it, if he would have lived, they would have had a big falling out, bro. Because every artist Diddy had don't like his ass. Mace, fucking Shine. I don't know. Keep going. What's up?
Well, because he's like Puffy. Like, think about it, man. Like, he was just a producer. He wasn't really the artist. You know what I mean? He was like the producer, right?
Yeah. He was just in the videos dancing. Oh, hold on, motherfucker. I don't know. Talk again?
You can hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Sorry, man.
Right.
Motherfuckers keep calling and shit, man. Damn it, my bad. What were you saying again? I'll edit it.
I don't know.
Oh, fuck, Diddy. Did he do it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Most again, he was like Biggie's Flavor Flav. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he was. What's Busta Rhymes Spliff? He was like Spliff and off to the side. You know, like whatever. And then Biggie died, and it was just like, oh, fucking the Sting fucking cover. Remember when that shit came out? The Sting cover?
Bro, yeah.
Every day I'm missing you. Oh, it's like, shut the fuck up, dude.
Yeah.
I told my cousin, man, I was like, I bet you he killed him.
Yeah.
And this is back, like, I bet you he killed him for the, I didn't know what clout was back then, but he killed him. So he killed him because, like, I mean, come on, bro. Like, come on.
Yeah, man. It's the same thing like with Jimi Hendrix or some shit, wasn't it? The same thing like that, the contracts.
Even then, I would have rather listened to a Timberland beat than a Diddy beat.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's like they're toying with this. I was watching this interview with fucking Andrew Tate, and he made a good point, man. He was saying that video that they had on him with Diddy, they had that with him slapping that one girl, man. Or they had that shit for years, bro. They had that shit for years. They just pulled it out when the time was right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
What's her name again? I forgot her name. But yeah, it's all blackmail, bro. Everything at the end of the day is blackmail. There's a 2000.
That's how you get off the narrative.
Yeah, yeah. There's a 2015 debate or something. I can probably pull it up where Trump is talking about. He's asked about Clinton.
Bill Clinton.
Nice guy. Got a lot of problems coming up, in my opinion, with the famous island with Jeffrey Epstein. A lot of problems.
This is in 2015, bro. Motherfucker was
It's a total disaster.
yeah. It cut off.
I don't know who's on that list.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
I like that dance though. That's fucking.
This little dance and shit. Yeah.
Thing is he knows how to troll people.
Yeah.
I mean, he knows how to troll people, bro. Like, that's the whole thing. Like, that's so charismatic.
Yeah. No, yeah, but, well, shit, dude. I don't know if you heard of what's it called, Whitney Webb's book, One Nation Under Blackmail, and it just talks about.
Is that chick?
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm thinking of Whitney Webb.
Yeah, my bad, Whitney Webb. That is her name. What did I say? Yeah, glasses. Yeah. Yeah. Looks kind of. Yeah. She's cool, man. Pretty girl.
Timcast a couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She has a couple of books, Volume 1, Volume 2, talking about the whole CIA, Mossad, going back to like Ghislaine's dad, fucking Roy Combs, which is the guy that probably kind of showed Trump a thing or two. What's up?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's Candace Owens went through all that whole stuff. It's like, I don't know, man. It's a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah,
like, I could get into it.
Yeah. No, well, yeah.
Yeah. And to be honest, man, it's like, look, all this, it's basically a game.
Yeah.
It's a game and a story, you know. And the people kind of get to pick the narrative, so to speak, but they keep on getting swayed to the narrative that I guess the people in charge want them to go to. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But if everything's fair, you know, if people conquer you psychologically, well, then they conquer you psychologically. If you're not strong enough psychologically to resist being conquered or like go in with like without a rational mind, then you let your emotions get the worst of you, and then it basically turns into violence like that. And that's basically what a lot of people go to. Like that's because when people don't know how to respond or make like a cohesive argument, that would actually justify their thought process, they get pissed, and they'll either cut out or they'll try to incite violence on you and stuff like that. And I don't know, seems pretty stupid, but that's what people do, man.
Yeah. Shit.
What up, buddy?
How's your dog, bro?
Oh, good.
It's right there?
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was on the couch right now.
That's cool.
Usually when I'm playing guitar recording, like he'll just right there. He gets bored really easy, and I had to close the door because it's like real dusty and stuff right now. So yeah, he just came and he sits there. He likes the color blue, so I have these like
the blue lights, LED lights. That's what's up.
I go up. Oh shit! I'm sorry, buddy. You're supposed to go there. I hit him on the head, but I didn't do it.
Yeah.
So I was looking at that. I wanted a little background flare. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, that's cool, man. Fucking, I wonder what they see, because I know they're colorblind or they only see a certain amount of colors or something like that. It'd be kind of cool to look. I wonder if they have something like that, like a filter to see through a dog's eyes.
Yeah, probably. Like, I know that when you're a kid, you have like part of this UV filter that's not developed, so you see a bunch of UV shit. And I saw this like ghost hunting channel, and I don't know if it was real or not. Those motherfuckers could have like blown gas in or something like that. You know what I mean? It would probably picked it up.
Yeah.
But they used it was. I'd never really seen it. Well, I guess they did. It's like ultraviolet light or some shit like that, and it's almost like the opposite of infrared.
Mm-hmm. So
the infrared and like the heat seeking stuff, it's not like that. It's not night vision. It shows everything in gray, but then you see anomalies.
That's
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And with kids, you don't have that. So think about it: being able to see in color, but being able to see anomalies in the ether or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Damn. I don't know, man. That's crazy. Like, people having like different senses like that and shit. Picking up stuff like that.
Yeah.
Fucking, are you familiar with this book, bro? My Big Toe, The Theory of Everything by Thomas Campbell?
Nah.
No?
Wait, everything? Is it a yellow?
I'm sorry?
Is it a yellow book? Does the look yellow?
No, I think it's a black cover, perhaps. I don't know. I guess this guy, I forgot, he's like he's an author, but he combines like science and philosophy to explain like reality and shit. He was on some podcast the other day I was listening to. He was saying that we live in like a multiple virtual, like when virtual reality is running at the same time. It's kind of like simulation theory and shit, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you that the hologram is you're basically a show on TV. Like you watch a show.
Yeah.
You are that. The light that comes down isn't even what you think it is. It's not just like illuminating. That has a bunch of colors that are bouncing off of stuff and being absorbed by stuff, refracting and, reflecting off of things. And, there's all the colors you don't see. So it's like, is a banana really what we consider yellow to be? And does everybody see the same color when they look at that, whatever that is in nanometers, like that wavelength that we perceive? Like, maybe we just all agree, like a banana is yellow, but this is yellow. You know what I mean? It's just like, yes, that's yellow. But truly, I don't think we know what like yellow actually is.
Because it's like the light.
I don't think we do.
It's like the light reflecting off of it, right? From the.
Yeah, the light is bouncing off it,
Yeah.
going into your eyes.
Yeah.
So
So
and think about it. All colors you can't see bouncing off of it. So shit, it could be fucking different colors or being absorbed by it.
it's kind of like that. What color is this dress? Blue or gold kind of shit? You know?
I mean, when you think about it, everything's basically black.
Yeah.
But it may be vibrating at a certain frequency that bounces the whatever it is in nanometers, wavelengths at you, and you perceive it. So technically, everything could just be black.
Shit, dude. Live in some fucking void, bro.
Yeah, we live in a void, man. We live in a void.
Hologram.
But yeah, like, so the way that it works is nothing's really material anyways. Everything breaks down to a field. That's it. And if that's the case, then there has to be a vibrational frequency or resonance holding this field together. And, like, they can't see it. You know what I mean? And the whole thing is, I think that field is the same field that makes electricity. Like, we grab that from this field. Like, I think it was Tesla, he's like, there's an ocean of energy. He's actually talking about all this stuff we're in right now. Like this, when you get magnets and you spin them and you put copper wire there and you get electricity of that, the magnets are spinning they're spinning this ether or whatever you want to call it.
Some liquid space.
Like a propeller or something like that in liquid.
Yeah.
And it makes like the vortex. And it basically gets sucked into the wires. And then the wires spit it out as a form of like a field or electricity. Like that's the ocean of energy. Like, and you can't see it. You can't see it. You wouldn't be able to detect it. You can only detect the field that it would emit from, or you can detect the flow of it. You know what I mean? From electrons like going through. The thing is, it's one thing until it's pressure. That's what it is. It's pressure. Like if you imagine a wire, right?
Yeah.
The wire pipe. This stuff would be what you consider to be, I guess, electrons or electricity. Remember, nothing's electricity unless it's discharged. Like that's electricity. Otherwise, it's just a field. Like all you can measure it is as a field. Once it's discharged, so it's just basically, I guess, what we consider electrons to be going in a field, and that's basically what it is. It's a disturbance of this field or whatever it is. Like a magnet isn't actually. It's not the magnet's not the magnetic thing. It's a piece of. It's a mineral that is made up from a bunch of little magnets. It's basically like fractalized magnets. The magnet is a bunch of other little magnets, all facing one way and all facing the other. That's why you break it off, it acts like a magnet no matter what. Like the poles are together. Once you break it off, the attachment, it becomes its own magnet. Like, and just because it's not, the magnet itself isn't the thing. It's what the field does when reacting with this thing. That little thing you see, like, whoop, and like it's coming up and then coming out. The field, magnets, north and south pole. Energy comes up and then it comes out, then it goes back in. It's like in a frozen stasis. In order to warm it up, you have to move the magnet, and then it becomes, and then it can be used for electricity. Like it's all about pressure mediation. That's all it is. Everything's just pressure mediation.
Shit. Science, bitches. Yeah. Man, you gotta fucking. Do you have a lab right there, bro? You gotta start making some shit, man.
Not over here. I mean, I have my plans, but that's it, man. It's only them naturals. There's enough people here in New Mexico getting down on the stool,
in the fucking woods, bro. Yeah, I don't know, man. I didn't really have a whole lot today. I'm just gonna talk about some of the stuff with Eric about his trip, and I was gonna talk. Oh, you know what? Do you remember this this program called the Gifted and Talented Education Program, the GATE program, or TAG program in high school or junior high, perhaps even elementary? I can't remember. Yeah, you don't remember that?
I don't think. No, they didn't bring any of that shit to Franklin or NATO. And I don't know. Back in the day, I don't think we had anything like that because like Riverside was anti that.
Know that. It was like, I think it was like some kind of government program that just went around looking for kids to see if they were like if they were gifted and shit. You know what I mean? They fucking, I don't know, probably fucking elevated their fucking education level, and just you probably never heard of them ever since. They're working for the government now. They got them locked in a room and shit. Remote viewing.
Was that? I don't remember any of that. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. They're pretty dumb because they could have gotten me, and I could have researched everything until I found out the truth. Dude, if I had the government's knowledge of everything,
yeah,
I could probably cure cancer in a day. Actually, they probably have the cure for cancer already.
Yeah, I believe so. I think they do, man. Only the elite get that shit.
I don't think it's not a pill or anything like that. Like, I think they go in and they use sound waves to pressurize the cell wall and erupt, and then let all the stuff like come out, and then the tumor just dies. It's
reptilian blood, bro.
You know that.
You know how they fucking need baby blood to live longer? We need their blood. We need reptilian blood.
I don't think they use baby blood to last longer. I believe they just I think they take the adrenochrome because supposedly it's you can get it, but you have to freak out something. Think about a baby. A baby has no regulation of what's normal. Yeah. So every day it's just pain, in terror. Like a baby will cry when it's hungry. It'll cry like it's getting murdered when it's hungry.
Yeah.
Dude, and that's how probably it's like a viper or something like that, or like a baby rattlesnake. Like it'll inject way more venom into you.
Yeah.
You know? And babies heal faster. So they're just probably I'm pretty sure they have baby blood bags or something like that. Weird shit, man. Especially when you get into the higher echelons, because that's different culture. You know what I mean? It's that's a completely and the things, a lot of them find incest totally cool. They're what was it? Better, vice is nice, but incest is best. Yeah, man. They bang each other. They don't have to tell anybody any secrets. They don't have to worry about any of that.
Yeah.
It's just they're just share with anybody. It's like that, bro.
Put that shit on a t-shirt. That shit's fucking funny. Yeah, my phone's about to fucking die. I only got, let me see how much seconds or fucking percentage I should say. Ooh, 10. That's alright, not too bad. Too bad. You want anything else to talk about? Anything that you want to...
That's about it. I mean, Denver Airport, we can visit that next time if you want.
Yeah. Have you been there before?
No, but I saw I looked at the mural, bro. I'm pretty familiar with it.
Talk about it.
And I'll give you the last one because I've got to go. I've got to... Okay. Dishes being one of them.
Okay, no.
But, I do find it funny that at the end of it, there's a German kid, kind of leading everybody, right?
Yeah.
All the nations. And it's almost I don't know if the kids represent the different nations, and it's America's being born anew, a new world order kind of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, there's some creepy shit there, bro.
Yeah, who knows? And I was looking at it.
A lot of Freemason shit, yeah.
Maybe it's Baron Trump, bro. Because the kid was a white, blonde-haired, German-looking kid. Trump's name was Trump?
He's a tall white. He's like a tall right. He's like a Nordic, bro. Some Aryan shit. Yeah.
Like he's 6'8" or something like that.
Yeah. And Trump, yeah, man. I think Trump has a little German in him and shit.
Yeah. So, and like it's bringing peace to all the nations. So I don't know, man. Like the stuff, it's pretty tripped out because it has. And the thing is, it has being confiscated. That's the other thing too.
Yeah.
All the weapons confiscated, and they're throwing towards the gun. But they've toppled the whatever it was, like whatever statue the thing was supposed to represent, with like the Russian helmet or German hat or whatever it was.
Yeah.
That's like crushed. You know what I mean? Like they've broken stuff. But it's weird because that same figure, he's holding like a sword.
Yeah.
And like that, then it looks like there's a dove, or like peace or whatever.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And then it looks like it gets swiped by the sword. But honestly, what it really looks like, if you're looking at artist interpretation, is it looks like the dove is on the top of the sword, still alive. Like it's using like the peace. It's like a farce. Like, hey, look at all this peace. Look at all this peace right here, and they're using it, to be able to justify the violence.
Yeah. Let me see.
Yeah, whatever.
Denver Airport. I'm gonna look at the picture. I'm looking at it right now. There's a guy with the gas mask too, right? Has a gas mask on and shit.
Gas mask.
Fucking. Dude, I found out too kind of knew about this, but I'm doing a little bit more of a deep dive on this about fucking Prescott Bush being a Nazi and shit. Possibly fucking Bush Senior too. I don't know.
Well,
they supposedly they helped the Rothschilds fund the fucking war for Hitler, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, the thing, we're given the narrative, bro. We're just the narrative.
Yeah.
Like, it's like this. Okay, think of America as a call center. You worked at a call center, right?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, think of America as a call center. Your general, or your little managers that they are like your team managers.
Yeah.
Your senators and mayors and shit like that, and then Congress, and then the people who are like the floor supervisors are like the senators, and so on and so forth. The floor supervisors, like the boss of the whole thing is the president. But then you have the owners, and you have all them, like the owners, and then you have corporate, and then you have the shareholders, and you have the people like who are the CEOs, all that. Well, I know the CEO, but there's moves being made that you will never hear about for another 25 years.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
They know a lot of the stuff gives you cancer. They give you too. Like all the corporations, they know it gives you cancer. But then, like, you know what? We'll just say we didn't know, and then we'll do a class action lawsuit. We'll throw like $500 million or $50 million. Everybody gets $120, and all they have to do is sign the paper.
Oh yeah, man. Look about
like they know
with all that shit with COVID too. 75 years, bro. 75 years for you to find out. Yeah, that's bullshit right there, man.
People are just like, oh, what?
Yeah.
They just have it for security purposes. Like, no, dude, they just don't want everybody to revolt. It's fine.
Yeah.
Like, it's fine. That's the way it is, and that's the way how you're going to keep order. It's not honest at all, but if you were to be honest, you'd have this. So you got to do it because people are stupid.
Yeah, man. Gotta keep everybody in check, I guess. We gotta keep them in check, bro. Even though we got a new fucking president and shit's changing. I don't know, man. It's just it's. I don't want to jump ahead. It's like kind of gotta wait and see kind of shit. But I feel like it's just the same old shit.
Yeah, David. Like, trust me, dude. We're like. I will say this though. Like, I mean, look at it, dude. Would you say we're on the verge of World War III?
Oh, we're on the verge of something for sure, man.
Okay,
I don't know.
If we're on the verge of World War III, and Trump actually fucking brings everybody off the brink of World War III, and bring peace or some shit.
That'd be awesome, bro. Throw his
I'm
fucking
not
face
saying
on
I'm not saying that would be some antichrist type move.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's what's written. I didn't write it. I'm not Nostradamus. I didn't write that shit.
I do think there's some prophecies that are trying to be fulfilled right now, man. Let's put it that way. By who? I don't know, but I feel like that's what's going down, bro. Some shit.
Yeah, and you, like, here's the thing, man. It's like, I don't know, and I'm pro-Jewish. I'm philo-Semitic. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I like Jewish culture. I like Jewish, okay, when people go like, oh, the Jews control this, the Jews control that.
Yeah.
Like, well, I don't think they do anymore, because when the Jews controlled everything, there was a lot more funny fucking humor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And now the humor sucks. And yes, I'm holding my phone up while I'm laying like a chick or some shit like that. I'm doing that. And, yeah, man. But like, I was looking at all the shit, and I was like, look, like all the blood moons, all the financial, like, oh, the fucking stock market's gonna crash, and oh, he's gonna bring them back from economic collapse. It's like, dude, this like they're doing some like antichrist shit. And the perfectly honest,
Yeah.
When the Jewish people were in charge and stuff like that, everything was funnier. Like all the USA Up All Night, Toxic Avenger, all the Tromaville movies and shit,
Yeah.
raunchy like humor. That's how you know. Like, I don't think the Jews are in charge right now. They're trying to get back in charge, which I'm totally about it.
Yeah.
Bring them back. You know, I don't consider them as one as like Israel. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. No, that's.
I mean, what Israel's doing is kind of fucked up. But you know,
Yeah, that's like. No,
that's both sides.
Yeah.
Both sides are wrong. Both sides are wrong. Like, you know what I mean? Both sides are wrong.
Yeah.
If it was a football game though, and I had to put money on one, I mean, come on. If it was a football game, who are you putting money on?
I don't know, man. There is like some kind of fucking holy war or some shit. It's been going on, but it's still alive and well, bro. They're just like, I heard today they're killing a whole bunch of Christians in Syria and shit, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
the Muslims.
Yeah,
Muslims.
It's like, I don't know, man. It's all fucked up. Just genocide, babies getting killed and shit like that. I don't know, man. At the end of the day, whoever the fuck is doing it, fuck them. I don't know.
Look, this is the way I see it. I'll save it for the thing, but if you could bring this up, because I probably won't remember.
Yeah.
Like, I think, okay, I believe everything the U.S. does and Israel is for money. So it's not just the Jewish Semitic thing or anything like that.
Yeah.
But I think what they're doing is they are clearing out the land to bring freedom there. Like, we brought freedom fucking, the Middle East.
Yeah.
Back in the George Bush administration. We're going to bring a little freedom.
Yeah.
And that's what we're going to end up doing.
Well, it's been going on since then, too. Like, that's why people think it's like either a Biden or a Bush a Trump thing, but this has been going, they wanted this for decades, bro. For decades.
I think with the Democrat Party, what they did is they did essentially like the Hudsucker proxy. Have you seen that movie?
Yeah. With Tim Robbins?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they let an idiot Biden, because, come on, bro.
Yeah.
He's not smart. He's not. And I'm not saying that because, like, oh, yeah, I'm pro-Trump or anything like that.
Yeah.
Like, Biden's dumb, and that's the way it is, But he was like the Tim Robbins, you know what I mean? And he was like, hey, yeah, just come in and wreck everything.
Yeah.
And stuff, and that's basically what they did. Like, they came in and all the Democrats, they wrecked everything. They had a chance to be like, you know what, hey, we don't want to fight with y'all. We understand, things happen and stuff like that. Like, they ended up turning into what Republicans turned into, like, in 2003. Yeah. Remember, like, you couldn't say anything about Jesus.
It all flip-flopped, yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, why are you guys the authoritarians now? So you're canceling people? Like, that's what people are like, oh, they said this about Jesus. Call their work, and then, they would get them. They basically, it was the cancel culture of the phone era. You know what I mean? Because we didn't really have internet like that, no social stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm gonna call where you work and stuff, but like people doing that, and I was just like, oh damn! I'm like, that's not going to be good, because after a while, all the people who actually have money and have influence and that are in charge are going to get pissed that you're doing this.
Yeah.
And then they're going to vote for them. and then they're the majority. So you guys are fucked if they do. And I don't, dude. I am. It had to be on purpose. There's no way you can convince me that it was that dumb. I think it was a test, and I think they wanted to see how many people could go with it, so that they can, persecute those people now. Because like now, a lot of people that were doing like the pro-Palestine stuff, and you know what I mean? Yeah. Like they signed a bill that you couldn't say any anti-Semitic stuff.
Well, I think that's the route they're trying to go, bro. That's what all this stuff about the colleges and them protesting. All those fuckers are agents of provocateurs, like making it too extreme so they can do shit like that, bro. Yeah.
They want you to go in front, and the whole thing is, and like and I'm like, I think the way I figured out this stuff is we're all the same being in different vessels. Yeah. You know what I mean? So we're essentially playing chess with ourselves.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like that's what we're doing and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like the only thing is that we got divided so hardcore that some of us are playing checkers, and then some of us are playing Chinese checkers, and some of us are playing backgammon. If we all just focused on playing chess, then we could all, do what we need to do. But there has to be, I don't know, man. The way it figures is like,
the way it's going, motherfuckers are just gonna flip the table, bro. They're all pissed. They're like, "Fuck these games. They're gonna get crazy, bro."
It's a controlled demolition, and they use the Democrats to demolish everything.
Yeah.
Well, they're gonna build up the New World Order with crypto and Web3. So everything's gonna be traced. Your facial recognition scanners are gonna be like uploaded to drones.
Yeah.
They're gonna be able to see your face. Drones are just gonna be passing by. Because now it's like, okay, well, you didn't want the cops in your neighborhood, but drone will just follow you everywhere.
It's inevitable, bro.
If they and they'll use the satellites with Elon Musk, so they're going to use that.
Yeah.
And with Starlink, and then what's going to happen is that they're going to know who they're looking for.
Yeah.
So in like black neighborhoods and low income neighborhoods now, you're not going to have an issue with police over policing the neighborhood. Because you're going to have the drones, and if the drones see you, they're going to be like, well, you didn't show up for your court date. And how many people didn't show up for their no bond, like zero signing bond or zero bond thing? You know what I mean? Like, no signature bond or...
Oh, and then they're making it
whatever it is.
They're making it too. So I think you can't even, if you kill an officer, it's like death penalty.
Oh yeah, the death penalty's back.
Yeah.
They're not even messing around.
Because nobody wants to be policemen anymore, man. They're like, fuck this shit. It's dangerous.
Oh yeah, he's gonna bring back qualified immunity.
And then you're talking about that about facial recognition and all that. I don't know if you heard about that Stargate project that they're ushering all these like tech fucking billionaires are all coming together. I think it's, what's his name? Larry Ellis, some weird motherfucker, bro. It's like $500 billion that are being put in for some AI. It's all that, bro. Social credit score, facial recognition, drones, you name it.
They took our jobs.
People are bitching about the government workers and stuff like that. I get it, and I'm fairly really good government workers, but I know like a lot of them weren't really doing a lot of they're really not have you ever seen any of those like auditing America things?
Nah. Like those?
I can be here. This is a government operated stuff. They have the cameras and stuff.
Oh, okay.
You should check it out. It's pretty funny. But every time they're going into those spots, the people aren't really doing it. Like they're not really doing any work, and that's at a state level. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
deep state level.
I could just imagine like federal, probably just chilling and shit. You know what I mean? Like especially if it's like an easy workload.
Yeah.
And everybody got used to chilling, and they knew that they were not. They were just probably like pushing off stuff, and and that's the way it is. Like if I worked the job and I did, and they told me to say what I've been doing, and I wasn't doing anything, fuck, man, I'd be fucking scared as shit, and I'd be bitching too. But, well, I wouldn't be bitching. I'd take it, like, oh, I didn't do shit, my bad. Or, I'd be like, I did this, and that.
Oh, shit. My thing. You there?
Yeah.
Okay, camera turn. Okay, it's about to die. I have like a minute. My bad, bro. Shit.
Okay.
But yeah, it's all the deep state. It's all the fucking secret governments and secret agencies out there. Blame them all. Fuck them all.
It's not the Jews.
It's not the Jews. It's
Not.
yeah, something much ancient. Let's put it that way. Much ancient than that, bro. Yeah. All right, man. Nice talking to you, Mike. Thank you for coming on, bro. Thank you so much. I'll reach out to you again, man. Or you reach out to me, all right?
All right.
Peace, bro.
Later, man.
Thank you, bro. Peace. Peace. And oh yeah, shout out to Eric Galindo, wherever you are. Good luck on your journey, my friend.
Under the blood red moon.
Under the blood red moon.